The gentleman is recognized for 5 minutes.
Madam Speaker, I rise tonight to pay the long overdue respects of a grateful nation to First Lieutenant Charles L. Maggart from Marion, Indiana, who fell serving his country in the U.S. Army Air Force during World War II. Charles Maggart was born in November of 1919 and attended Marion High School in Indiana, where he was an honor student as well as a football and basketball star. In fact, his outstanding athletic ability earned him scholarship offers in 1938 from both Indiana University and the University of New Mexico. Charles chose the University of New Mexico. However, with the clouds of war looming over Europe, Charles returned to Indiana to attend Marion College, today Indiana Wesleyan University, where he took flying lessons. In April of 1941, Charles applied for and was accepted into the Army Air Force. Upon completing basic flight training at Parks Air College in St. Louis and Randolph Airfield in San Antonio, Texas, Charles was assigned to Arlington Field in Houston, Texas for advanced flight training. On December the 12th, 1941, just 5 days after the bombing of Pearl Harbor, Charles Maggart, until then a sergeant major of cadets, earned his pilot's wings and his lieutenant's bars. He also married his wife, then First Lieutenant Yolanda Frederico. The next day he departed for Morrison Field, Florida for assignment to the 49th Pursuit Group, 9th Pursuit Squadron, but he was fairly quickly reassigned from fighters to bombers, ending up with the 405th Bombardment Squadron, 38th Bomb Group, 5th Air Force, 38th flying out of Australia. The group shipped out from California for Australia in April of 1942. On December the 5th, 1942, Lieutenant Charles Maggart's war came to an end. Flying a B-25 bomber known as the Happy Legend, Lieutenant Maggart and his 6-man crew set off to bomb Lae, a critical point along the northeastern coast of Papua New Guinea. Lieutenant Maggart and his crew were shot down by the Japanese over the Owen Stanley Mountains. In January of 1943, Lieutenant Maggart's wife and family were informed by the War Department that he was missing in action. Lieutenant Maggart's mother, waiting patiently, had reservations about his fate. After repeated letters to the War Department in 1947, she was told that the aircraft and crew were never recovered and were probably lost at sea. It wasn't until 1949 that Lieutenant Maggart and his crew was officially declared killed in action. Although a team of Australians reportedly reached the crash site in 1943, the area was still overrun with Japanese units, and little could be done to document the remains of the aircraft and crew. Except for the determination of Charles' brother Phil Maggart and the families of the other crew members of the Happy Legend, that might be the end of the story. Phil Maggart last saw his brother Charles in October of 1941, and for more than 6 decades, Phil has tried to find his brother and to bring him home. Working through government bureaucrats and private contacts, even when he was serving with the U.S. Air Force around the world, including a tour of duty flying research, search and rescue missions in Vietnam, Phil never gave up asking questions, and ultimately he found answers. Thanks to the persistence of Phil Maggart, Lieutenant Charles Maggart has finally come home. And tomorrow, Tuesday, November the 17th, 2009, Lieutenant Charles Maggart and his crew will be interred together at Arlington National Cemetery, a fitting place of honor for true American heroes. Madam Speaker, I respectfully ask that all of my colleagues join me in saluting Lieutenant Maggart and his valiant crew. God bless you, gentlemen, and thank you for your service to America. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields back. Mr. Inglis from South Carolina. Ms. Schmidt from Ohio. The gentlelady is recognized for 5 minutes.